What is up, guys? It's DoubleWinning, and today I've got some ranked Renekton top gameplay for you, going up against the old dog butt himself, Nasus, and that's not Renekton. What are we doing here? The reason I really liked this gameplay was, first off, I love playing Renekton, but I'm not necessarily the best Renekton player, so when I get a gameplay that I'm really proud of as Renekton, I really enjoy posting it. And this one, the thing about the Renekton Nasus matchup is it's so focused on making sure that you have constant pressure against the Nasus. The moment you let up that pressure against Nasus is the moment like you start to lose. And so right here I was getting a little scared because he kept hitting me with Qs, and I was like, I know you can see me, but please don't kill me. So you'll see right off the bat, one thing I do against this Nasus is I just start going in on him and just auto attacking, just because I know there's nothing he can do in the very beginning, and I do have quite a significant advantage, so I can hit him with basically do stuff like that. So what I did there is I just started auto attacking right off the bat because I knew I had Doran's Blade. He had cloth armor, which is going to give me the health advantage, it's going to give me the auto attack advantage, and over a sustained amount of time, yeah, the health potions would really kick in and kind of kick my butt there. But since I was willing to just kind of dominate him from the very beginning, there wasn't much he could do to respond. Sejuani comes up here for the follow-up gank, which is absolutely brutal because Nasus has already blown his flash, so it's almost a guaranteed kill here. The only thing that would not get would stop him from getting a kill is if the Nasus sniffed out the gank, or if me not having Ignite was enough to not kill him, because Sejuani doesn't really do a whole lot of damage as a jungler. She's kind of along the same lines of Nautilus and things like that. So we get a nice little kill there. That once two stacks of the red buff had applied to Nasus, there was really no way he was going to get away. He walked right into the bush where Sejuani was, and so we get two back-to-back kills, which is really going to set up my lane perfectly for me to kind of, like I said, keep that pressure constantly going on Nasus. Which as a note, junglers, if you know your top laner is good, which I know is really hard to decide, if they are good or not, that's something you have to do against Nasus. Also, I'm sorry for the mini-map bug there. It looks like some of the towers and stuff aren't appearing, which is a little weird. But let me see if I just scroll over them. Nope, they still aren't appearing. Okay, so that's just looks like a little replay bug, since I assure you those towers are there. It's just not working out right now. So like I said, I just want to keep up the constant pressure. So I come into lane, take out about a third of his health, and he's going to heal back a little bit because he does have the lifesteal and he's got health potions. But I basically am in full control of this lane right now, just because he has nothing. He has the only combat stats he has is the cloth armor, while I have two Doran's Blade and a longsword. So that's going to allow me to do pretty big damage with my Q, and then also if I get good opportunities for it, I can hit him with pretty strong W's. And so right there, I hit level 6 before he did, so I decided to keep up the pressure and go for a quick tower dive there. Unfortunately, the creeps did kind of hold me back there a little bit, and so Nasus ended up getting a kill as well. And another reason that I'm able to kind of keep up so much kill pressure against him is because he does have teleport. So if I'm not constantly abusing the fact that I have Ignite and he doesn't, then that's another advantage that I'm missing out on. So that's something you really have to kind of look at when you're laning, is any advantages you have, you need to be taking them, because they're going to be taking advantage of any advantages they have. That's a whole lot of words for such a simple thing to think about, but basically, if you have an early game advantage, or if you have a really strong level 6, if you're not taking advantage of your early game as an early game champ, or if you're not taking advantage of your level 6 as a level 6 champ, then you have no reason to win the lane. So right here, this is just basically what Renekton can do. The little turn and burn. They come to gank me, so I ult in the bush to bring my Fury up, get ready, and then they come into the bush. I blow, was it Lee Sin? Yeah, I blow Lee Sin up, and then I didn't have quite enough in the kit to take on Rise as well. And then Sejuani's going for the blue buff here, so I slap down a ward for him, and then just put a little bit of damage on it, and then Sejuani smites it, kills the little golem, and we go ahead and time that, and then we walk away. For my items here, you'll see that I'm building Vamp Scepter. That's just because I'm going to get the Hydra right off the bat, because that's probably the best offensive item you can get on Renekton, because it allows you to cancel animations, it gives you really good pushing power, and it gives you, against a Nasus, it's extra good because it's an auto attack cancel, so let's say he uses Wither on you, and so like you get an auto attack off, he withers you. You can use your W, which is going to automatically force another auto attack that is like not affected by Wither, and then your Tiamat active is also another thing to force an auto attack that isn't affected by Wither. So it kind of takes away a little bit of the strength of the Wither, just a little bit, as opposed to just building like a Black Cleaver or something like that, where you're still going to be focused on doing auto attacks and things like that, and you won't have that kind of neat little trick to cancel out of your slow auto attack speed because of the Wither. So Nasus builds a Glacial Shroud here, which I can kind of understand. You know, he's just trying to stack armor to get himself through the landing phase as well as he can. Right here, I just decided to ult and put on a little bit of pressure here, just because I am so much in the lead, and I have a Vamp Scepter that I knew I could heal this all back. And if I can knock him out of lane, I could look to proxy the wave a little bit, and then maybe see if I can get another kill. And he actually flashes out. I think I missed a skill there. I think I missed an opportunity to use a skill. I see the TP in here, so I just kind of troll the Rise and just E over to the white camp and then E away, and there's no way the Rise is going to catch me. And so that is Rise's teleport down, and there's nothing he can do about it. So I was feeling pretty good about the game so far. Unfortunately, though, I did still feel a little weary just because my Renekton stats really aren't good in ranked, and you guys have commented on it about it before, but it's not going to stop me from playing Renekton. I really like Renekton. I just need to kind of, you know, I've got his early game down pretty well. I've got his mid game down kind of well, and his late game is like okay, you know. So I just kind of need to work on, you know, itemizing correctly and at the right time, and how to team fight, and you know, really taking my advantages and pushing them. And because much like the Renekton's matchup against Nasus is much how you play Renekton as well, is you have to kind of keep up constant pressure, and the moment you lose that pressure, that's when you really start to have a rough time. And so right here, I didn't think I was going to be able to get away, so I tried to pick off the Leona before I died. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to, but I was able to pick up, get to that tier 2 turret down in mid, so that was really nice. And then from items, with Renekton, you really don't need to build more than one damage item, so I went ahead and got the Ravenous Hydra, like I said, for the reasons that I mentioned before, and then I'm going to get a Giant Spell, which I'm going to be building into, I believe, a Sunfire Cape. I believe I got a Sunfire Cape, and then I might get Spirit Visage. I don't know how far we make it through this game, but I'm just going to try to clean up a little bit of damage there, and so I flash in and kill myself a free little blue man group there and get myself a blue buff. So blue man group, blue buff, you see what I'm saying? So another thing I noticed in this game is that since Nasus and Rise both have teleport, that would mean innately that our team fights would be stronger overall, just because we have 2 combat summoners up on them, because our mid laner and our top laner have ignites, while their mid laner and top laner have teleports. This would also means that they have kind of more side lane pressure, so being able to get like the double mid tower right off the bat is really good, because that way if they do just try to, you know, create some 1-3-1 split, we can just force down mid, and you know, if they want to take side towers, we can go get into them. So we start up a team fight here. The Rise gets popped pretty quick. The Lee Sin flashes away. Leona is kind of trying to fight me here, and so I'm just like, well, whatever, I'm pretty tanky, so I'm just gonna blow up, you know, take some damage from them and blow up Leona real quick, because I do have the Hydra as well, so I do have a nice little combo on them. And we win a pretty decent team fight there. If Lee Sin wouldn't have flashed away, he would have died as well. And so that's when we decided to push in here, because we thought maybe we might be able to get Ezreal, but then we're kind of getting poked down a little bit. So I think we go... Yeah, I think we go do the dragon here, but for some reason I just kind of blanked out there and I wasn't able to get the Lee Sin. I felt really embarrassed there, but then Ezreal just comes in and dies for no reason, so I get myself a nice free kill there, and then we go ahead and find a Rise. Rise tries to pick off Lulu, but he's unable to, and I believe we're going to get this dragon sometime soon here. So yeah, so we decide to get the dragon here. Lee Sin is going to think about going in, and then he does go in, but it's not going to be enough to steal. And then I'm like, no, screw this, I'm killing Lee Sin. Like, my team was telling me to back off, but no, I'm Renekton. I had 8 kills at the time. You know, I'm going to go in, I'm going to show my interior crocodile alligator, and then I'm going to show him what I drive, which happens to be a Chevy movie theater. And if you don't catch that reference, that's Shift River. But either or, Renekton pool party, you know, showing them how to dive into the pool, aka die to me a bunch, and then I get really fed. And we're going to go back to the top lane here, get some more farm, and then I believe I back after this. Let's see. Yeah. So I'm going to get my first defensive item here, which is Sunfire Cape, and then I get Merc Treads, which is going to help a lot against the Nasus Wither, the Rise Snare, the Leona Snare, the Leona Stun, and the Slow from Lee Sin. So Merc Treads is definitely a good option here, as well as the little bit of magic resist is nice because I really don't need that much. I was almost able to burst the Ezreal there, but I just kind of backed off a little too soon. But it's not really that big of a deal. We're still going to be able to put some serious damage off on this tower. And they're trying their best to defend, but at this point, you know, like, we're so strong, and they actually try and fight me right here, and I'm like, fine, I'm going to turn on the jets, you know, press the R button, and then just start fighting them. And so I'm 1v3ing right here, and I literally just shred them apart. I almost got Nasus as well. I almost, like, straight up 1v3 killed 3 people, but it wasn't quite enough. And then Caitlyn here was off pushing the side lanes, and so she shows up really, really late, and she doesn't get the Ezreal, but she flashes in, gets the auto attack off, and then gets the you know, the nice little snipe on Rise there to actually pick up the kill. So if she was there for the whole fight, that would have been a clean ace, and we probably would have just swept through the inhibitor really easily. But you know, she still did end up getting there eventually and picking up some kills, so it wasn't all that bad. You know, this game, you know, they were kind of trash talking Caitlyn a lot, but I was trying my best to just kind of, you know, let her play, and then see how the dice rolls, you know, because, you know, being all negative and stuff doesn't really help you guys. As you know, if you've watched my How to Get Out of Elo Health series, it really doesn't contribute at all. Also, I just want to take a moment here. If you guys have gotten this far into the video, it means you probably like my content, so I do want you guys to go to twitch.tv/DoubleWinning and follow my stream there. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and you know, sometimes on other days if I have the extra free time, but it'd be really cool if you guys checked out the stream. I usually post on YouTube when I'm streaming, but just so you guys can kind of look out for that. You can also go to twitter.com/DoubleWinning and facebook.com/DoubleWinning and follow and like me there, and I post there when I'm streaming as well, so you guys can kind of just say hi and chat and check out my stream. So you know, you can get more League of Legends content, because, you know I don't post that many videos, and so if you're really like getting a hankering for some double winning League of Legends content, watching my stream is a great way to do it. But otherwise, you know, if you're not a big fan of just watching live stream games, then you can just continue to like, comment, and share on my videos and watch this Caitlyn steal this Lulu's well-deserved quadra kill. And then I believe they push to win here. Or no, they don't push to win here. This was so dumb. So they definitely could have pushed to win here. Look at this. Look at Lulu not attacking. So they definitely could have ended the game already, but they don't. And so I was literally like, okay. And then Nasus teleports top for some reason, and then I think he might have been, yeah. So he was just going to backdoor that turret, I guess. But kind of silly in my opinion. So Rise teleports down bottom, and I'm kind of like, well, I mean, we could fight. I mean, I have so much health. I have 3,800 health because I went to a Warmogs, and I have Kindle Gem, which can be built into the Spirit Visage for later. But I decided to go Warmogs first, and because I just wanted a huge health stack, because I figured. You know, health stacking is pretty much like building MR, and since I already had, you know, 86 MR, it's not that bad. So, and plus when I use my ultimate with the new ultimate, well, not yet, when I hit level 16, it'll be giving me 800 extra health. So, I'll be well over, well, I'll be just over like 4,500 health, which is absolutely redonkulous as Renekton. And so, we get a nice flash push away from Janna there, which, you know, it happens to the best of us. And so I'm just like, what the heck, let's just freaking end the game. So I ult in, and I'm just hitting the base as much as I can, you know, getting a little bit of damage off on champions if it's a freebie there. And then so we're pretty much just going to push to win here. I think I'm going to die here, though. And I was really disappointed with my team, because I was just like, come on, just freaking end the game. Ah! And then I die. But if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, rating, and you know, comment, tell me what you thought about the video. If you really want to help me out, you can share it with your friends. You know, like me on Facebook, like me on Facebook. Follow me at Twitter, and follow my channel on twitch.tv/DoubleWinning. And as always, guys, stay classy and keep winning.